Hi, I'm Suera. Thanks for joining in. Today I'm going to be making a shepherd's pie with a red wine gravy. And bonus, I'm going to be making a vegetarian version of this as well. You get two recipes for the watch of one. Both have a non-traditional sweet potato topping instead of mashed potatoes. I'm also going to show you how to plate this in a way that will knock the socks off your friends and family. All right, let's move on to the ingredients that you're going to need and what you're going to need to do in order to make this amazing meal. Dice up your onions, carrots, and fennel, and your green beans if you're using them. For veggie version, add your mushrooms, walnuts, and brags into food processor and pulse until just combined. Peel and chop potatoes, add water, and boil. Heat oil in a large pan. Add your ground meat. Break it up. Season with salt and pepper and cook until brown. Strain the meat of excess oil and set the meat aside. For both versions, heat oil in a large pan. Add your carrots and your fennel and saute for a few minutes until softish. Add in your onions and garlic, some salt and pepper, and saute until soft. Then add in your green beans and your herbes de Provence. For the vegetarian version, add in your walnut and mushroom mixture to the pan and mix well together. Combine your cornstarch and your vegetable stock and stir well until cornstarch is dissolved. Pour it into the pan. Add your tomato paste and your red wine and mix together. Add in the Bragg's liquid aminos and simmer on low until thickened. Then pour into a greased 8x8 pan and set aside. So for the meat version, you'll do the same exact steps. Add your meat into the sauteed veggies and season well, but mix beef stock in with your cornstarch, stir, and then pour into the pan. And same thing, add your tomato paste, wine, and Bragg's to pan and simmer until thickened. While simmering, go ahead and preheat your oven to 400 degrees and get those mashed potatoes started. To your still hot potatoes, add your butter, your cream, the Greek yogurt, and the feta cheese, along with salt and pepper. Mash it all up until you get most of the lumps out and stir it up until fairly smooth. Pour your thickened meat dish into a greased 8x8 pan. Now top your dish with a thick and even layer of the mashed potatoes and bake until golden brown and bubbly. Oh yeah, that's it. So while that's baking, get started on your red wine gravy. Heat your stock in a saucepan. Mix 2 tablespoons of the red wine in with your cornstarch. Stir. And then add the rest of the wine you need and add to your stock. Season to taste. I'm using garlic powder, onion salt, and some black pepper. Whisk together, bring to a boil, and then simmer on low until thickened. Whisk frequently to keep from clumping. Add your butter and whisk in until completely melted. Cook for a few more minutes until desired thickness. Finally, time to plate. Spoon 4 tablespoons of gravy onto your plate. I'm using a ring mold to cut out a circle of the pie from the pan. Place that into the center of the gravy. Carefully remove the mold and garnish with fresh herbs. I'm using parsley here. And there you go, a dish that's sure to wow. Beautiful.